John, have you got something to tell me?
I have actually, and you've got something to tell me, haven't you?
Yeah.
We've got secrets from each other.
Yes, we have. Oh, God, it's the end of our relationship. It's a slippery slope.
Well, I've been keeping this secret from you for...
You love me?
3 months. I've kept a secret from you.
Oh, I don't like this.
Guess where I was on Wednesday? You will never, ever guess, by the way.
Snowdon.
No. 2 more.
Ben Nevis.
No.
Scaffold Pike.
No, I was not on any of the UK's highest mountains.
Okay. Where were you?
You can read from this if you redact the...
The Dairy Milk Museum in Birmingham.
No. You can read from this letter if you redact the information, the private information.
The private information? What, your address? Oh my gosh. Were you in court, John?
No, read what it says, but don't read out my number plate.
Dear Sir, Madam, not off to a great start. You were the driver of motor vehicle at the time of the alleged offence, John.
John!
Exceed a variable speed limit, automatic camera device at 50 miles per hour, M1 motorway between junction 11 and 10 southbound Bedfordshire.
What time?
Oh, 33 minutes past midnight.
Half midnight, mate.
You were desperate to get home, weren't you?
I actually
there was a
wasn't.
can of neck oil with your name written on it.
No, there wasn't. This Wednesday, Elis.
Poirot. What were you desperate to get for?
Yes, that was it.
You were speeding to get to Poirot.
Yes. This Wednesday, Elis, attended a driver's awareness course.
Not the Pass Plus, the one that gets you off points.
Yeah.
Tell me all about it, John.
I was so excited. I was there so early. I could not wait.
How early were you there?
I'd say I was there 45 minutes before it started. So I wanted to get a good seat. And so they start off, and there's about 6 tables of people. I actually can't go into too much details.
All criminals.
There are 6 tables of people, and I'm sat with a group. And the first thing they do is they make you, this is like a little exercise, they make you put your finger in the air. So they say, everyone put their finger in the air, and without thinking, point at the spokesperson for your group. And so everyone sort of points at yourself. I pointed at myself. I was the only person.
You're ill.
to point at myself because I wanted to be the spokesperson.
You're thick and ill.
For my group. But what followed, and I cannot believe this, bearing in mind...
Points to themselves. Therapy, man.
Imagine how excited I was.
Yeah.
We were going to learn about stopping distances, rules and regs, T's and C's. It was the most excruciatingly boring. How you can make it boring, I don't understand.
Yeah, how you can make stopping distances boring is
how can you?
How can you, John?
That was the most interesting bit. So if you stop from 50 to 0, right, the distance there, if you're going at 70, right, how fast would you be going at the point at which you would stop at 50 if you had been going at
34 miles an hour.
49 miles an hour.
Wow. That's a big fact to drop it this early in the show.
But so it was
people are now turning over from the royal wedding. I can see it. Do you know what they're discussing on Radio X?
I was so excited. I mean, obviously, I was absolutely devastated, mortified, and angry at myself for being there.
So you haven't got 3 points, though, have you? You've got away with that.
No, I was doing 63 and a variable 50 because I know I'm not
Sterling Moss
making excuses, but it was the M1 from Northampton, and there had been variable speed limits the whole way back because it's a smart motorway, which was what this course specialised in, smart motorways. So I just lost track of what's variable limit I was in because it was 60, 50, 60, 50.
Poirot.
Poirot.
60, 50, Poirot. 60, 50, Poirot.
Flash!
I bet you swore like a docker when you
got
flashed,
mate, I was so angry.
1 in 5 cameras have film in them.
None of them have film in them, Elis, because it's not the 80s.
Well, okay, only 1 in 5 cameras work.
I don't think that's true.
Well, my friend Ed told me that, and Ed knows.
They may not be on, but they all work. Otherwise, that would be a waste of taxpayers' money.
Well, it's to frighten people into keeping to the speed limit, isn't it?
But the thing is that they changed. Like 2 weeks before, they changed how fines work. So it's now a percentage of your income. So,
oh my God, John.
Well, luckily, make a bit of a saving. So when I got that through the post, I was pretty pleased that I'd got the opportunity to take the course. But the 2 guys taking it, one of them was fine. One of them had Oh, mate, the worst possible style of presentation possible for a thing like this. So he'd be like,
Not cross-legged on the desk.
No.
Sociology teacher.
he turned everything into, it was all sounded like rhetorical questions that weren't.
Oh,
So
okay.
he'd be like, so we're driving in a car, aren't we? What are we doing? And there'd be this pause. We're expecting him to go, we're concentrating on the road or whatever.
Yeah.
But he's waiting for you to say. So you're like, oh,
Keep your hands on
we're
the wheel.
concentrating on the road. And what sort of things might distract us?
Poirot.
And what are we going to do about that? And it was just every single thing he said was a question. So it just, the whole exchange was just lurching as a group of 20 people felt awkward about thinking, am I going to have to tell him that rain makes your car stop slower?
How do you get that job? How does that man?
Well, I could do that job.
Yeah, I know,
And
but-
I would do it better.
But how would you get it? What do you
I would
apply
turn up
for?
with
Just
the
turn up-
Edinburgh Comedy Award and saying, I want to turn my powers to the goods.
good, yeah.
To good. I want to improve safety on the highways, but also raise a few smiles. I did make a few people laugh. Because I was spokesperson for my group.
I bet you're the first person ever to point it out himself. Ever. 'Cause it's weird. You're weird. You're a weird guy.
I knew
you
pretty
need
much
to change.
everything.
You need positive change.
I know I don't need change. I need to become a driving awareness course instructor with a difference.